this thing working? Hello? Hey! Hey! Hello? Hello? Hey! Monkey Tang here and you can't get rid of me! Here we go! Yeah! Alright guys, Monkey Tang back again with Chelsea Bud. Say hello, Chelsea.
Hello, Chelsea.
We are going to be watching a gross out video. Spiders, scary spiders in the ear, exploding spiders, and just gross and nasty and creepy crawlies.
My bad, my phone.
But, I was told that it's pretty gross, so let's go ahead and get it started. Ready?
Aw, animals.
Aw.
Presenting the best of Tomo News. Spider.
Exploding wolf spider horrifies Australian couple.
Exploding.
An Aussie man got more than he bargained for
Oh!
after trying to kill a giant wolf spider as it scurried across the floor of his Hallett Cove home in South Australia.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's not.
With his wife squealing in the background, Danny Ford grabbed a broom to smash the giant spider on his kitchen floor. This should have been the end of the story, except for the fact the spider was very pregnant. Hundreds of baby arachnids poured out of their dying mother, quickly spreading across the tiled floor. Female wolf spider's egg sacs are attached to the spider's silk spinning organ.
I think I would be tap
Once the
dancing
eggs
on the
hatch,
floor
the
to
spiderlings
kill
fall
all of
onto
them.
their mother's back and stay there for a few weeks. Unless, of course, they encounter a human with a broom.
Yeah.
And as crazy and creepy as all of this sounds, we think Ford lucked out. Wolf spider bites are pretty nasty. Creepy viral video turns out to be a hoax. A Missouri man posted
It's a
this
fake
video,
video,
which has
though.
racked up close to 1 million views to YouTube over the weekend. Bruce Bainett claims to have arrived home from a weekend getaway at the Lake of Ozarks when he began to feel extreme pain in his right ear. As he investigates using his iPhone, the results, albeit a hoax, is literally skin crawling. A spider moves around in the man's ear. And while this scenario is 100% believable, the CGI was not. As one YouTuber with a sharp eye points out, the spider's legs don't actually cause Bruce's ear hair to move. So, as Bruce later revealed in his blog post, the entire thing was a carefully calculated ploy to get everyone talking about his sweet computer graphics company. Well played, Bruce. Well played.
A tiny spider, Britain's most venomous, forced the closure of a school in the UK this week. An outbreak of false widow spiders at the Dean Academy near Bristol
I used to
led
have
administrators
spiders
to shut
as
the
pets.
school's doors while its buildings are fumigated. The false widow is believed to have migrated to Britain from the Canary Islands in the late 19th century on trading ships. Closely related to the black widow, it often inhabits warm, dry places, inside and outside homes. As such,
this
it comes
false
into
widow?
contact with humans frequently. Its numbers are concentrated in the southern United Kingdom and are thought to be increasing as the climate warms. Its neurotoxin can cause severe local pain, breathing difficulty, headaches, swelling, and numbness in the extremities. No deaths from false widow bites have been recorded in the UK and is not considered aggressive toward humans.
It's straight up raining spiders.
Whoa.
The next 45 seconds
Whoa.
make your skin crawl.
Go away!
Literally.
Oh my god! Oh my god, they keep running!
Isn't enough.
Oh, it's just
You're
daddy
looking
long
at
legs.
thousands of spiders.
Those are spiders!
About everywhere.
Ah!
The footage
They're daddy
appears to have been
long legs.
shot in south central Mexico.
Dang.
But it's unclear what led to
no.
this infestation. If you got any idea, let me know, and I'll be sure to do the exact opposite at least 20 times a day.
Yep.
spider crawls under the skin of Australian tourists in Bali for 3 days. You may not personally be a fan of spiders, but for one Western Australian man, the 8-legged critters literally get under his skin. Dylan Thomas, a 21-year-old hailing from Bunbury, was no doubt having the time of his life during his recent trip to Bali, Indonesia. But after a good night's sleep in a 4.5-star hotel room, he awoke to find a 2-inch long red trail from his navel to his stomach. Oddly enough, the trail grew in length, and the following day, a concerned Thomas visited a doctor who attributed it to a minor insect bite and gave him some medicine. But it didn't work, and the trail began to blister and hurt like hell, forcing Thomas to rush to a dermatologist who discovered the Aussie was suffering from every arachnophobe's worst nightmare. The doctor discovered that a small spider had burrowed its way through scar tissue caused by a recent appendectomy Thomas had had. After the procedure, the Aussie asked if he could keep the dead spider, but the doctor sent it away for further testing. Thomas says that while he feels, quote, violated by the little creature, he definitely won't rule out another visit to Bali.
Web-spinning spider found living inside woman's ear. A woman in China who thought she was possessed found that a spider was living in her left ear.
Thought she
The
was
woman started hearing a
possessed.
mysterious scratching noise inside her head and thought she had been possessed by evil spirits. So she went to a temple to pray, but that didn't help. Then she tried taking painkillers and migraine medicine, but instead her symptoms got worse. When she finally went to a hospital, a doctor found a spider had made a home in her left ear canal and started weaving a web. The doctor said each time he tried to remove the spider, the animal would react violently and cause the patient more pain. Eventually, he used a few drops of medicine to calm the spider before pulling it out with a pair of tweezers. According to the doctor, the spider may have entered the woman's ear after she climbed a tree to pick fruit during a hiking trip.
Dickhead pokes spider whose venom causes spontaneous erections.
What?
Hey, you sucker! Leave me alone!
That's
Stop
a
it!
big...
You call yourself a naturalist? Leave me the alone! Oh, right, a stick. Nice! Nice! Leave me alone! Oh, you limp
He just-
wasp!
Okay.
Stop it! Hey! Right, you find me in the jungles of Bolivia, and what do? You poke me with a fucking stick! Stop it! I have a family, you sucker! Stop poking me! Sure, my venom gives erections. What, you got a problem? Stop poking me! Stop! God!
You want it to bite you?
Stop poking me, you motherfucker! God! Not the stick again, you face! There! How about a little sting? Hurts, doesn't it? Kind of like being poked with a stick, you bucket of demon spunk! Leave me the alone!
Wow.
Singer Katie Malua's chilling discovery, sound inside her head was caused by a spider. The 30-year-old pop star sought the help of doctors after hearing scratching noises inside her ear all week and was shocked to discover that the noises were in fact caused by a jumping spider that had been camping out inside her head.
Okay.
This is video.
The doctor used a suction device to take out the spider, which Katie later set free in her garden. The singer, who has a single titled Spider's Web, appeared to be tickled by this finding. She tweeted, though the thing looked terrifying up close on the doctor's camera, once he took him out it was pretty small. Katie mused afterwards that the spider likely came from a set of earbuds she'd used to block out noise during a flight. She is astonishingly cool about the situation, saying that the spider was not much of a hassle apart from the random noises in her ear.
The Goliath birdeater spider is as big as a puppy. The Theraposa blondie, also known as the South American Goliath birdeater, is the largest spider in the world. When Harvard entomologist Dr. Peter Muskracki encountered this kind of giant spider last year,
And a rat.
he gained headlines the world over. He wrote he could actually hear it walking. He wrote on his blog, every time I get too close to the birdeater, it would start rubbing its hind legs against its hairy abdomen. A cloud of urticating hair hit my eyeballs and made me itch and cry for several days. Similar to nettles, its hairs have little spikes that cause irritation when potential predators come into contact with them. He also said the arachnid would rear its front legs and open its enormous fangs, capable of puncturing a mouse's skull.
Still want one?
The third line of defense for
There
the
goes
Goliath
blessing.
birdeater is a loud hissing sound made by rubbing together hairs on its legs. These adorable creatures can tip the scales at 170 grams.
Adorable.
As large as a small puppy. And they're just as cute, don't you think?
Yes.
Car salesman horrified to find spider in his sandwich.
Okay.
A British car salesman with arachnophobia was horrified to find a dead spider in his pre-packed pulled pork sandwich. 29-year-old Chris Eastwood bought a pulled pork sandwich from a greenhouse bakery in Cheshire near his workplace. After taking a generous bite out of the sandwich, Chris was horrified to find a dead daddy longlegs baked onto the surface of the bread. Eastwood felt sick and put the sandwich back in its container. Assuming he ate part of the spider's legs, he shut down at work, traumatized. Many of you will probably trivialize Eastwood's reaction, but arachnophobia is an intense fear of any spider, regardless of size and appearance. When he recovered, he called the bakery to complain. An employee came to collect the sandwich and handed him an apology letter, along with 2 gift certificates worth £5. He was outraged by the gift certificates and their paltry sum. He said that gift certificates to a place he's never visiting again are useless and he expected to be treated better. Sandra Ogden, head of marketing for the bakery, said that they were sorry even though they tried to aim for perfection. With a million items produced each week, mistakes do happen.
UK mom
But a
finds spider that
spider?
causes 4-hour erections living in
Wow.
her bananas. This is the Brazilian wandering spider, the most poisonous spider in the world, and also the new resident of your Tesco bananas.
Okay.
A mother in the UK was about to give her 6-year-old a snack when she spotted an enormous spider nest. She watched in horror as the cocoon started unfurling and was able to identify the deadly spider. And if she hadn't, well, a bite from the Brazilian wandering spider can cause painful erections that last up to 4 hours.
Really?
Its poison also messes with your sensory nerves, resulting in acute pain and inflammation.
Ba-ding!
And finally, a single bite can cause loss of muscle control, paralysis, and eventual asphyxiation.
Really?
But this smart mama managed to avoid all those things by chucking the bananas in the freezer. Tesco's reported response to the whole thing was a little too mellow. Oh, you and your 6-year-old nearly met a slow and painful death? Well, just take the bananas back to the store then.
The
Really?
discovery of certain compounds in spider venom may lead to more effective painkillers. A research team at the University of Queensland in Australia has found 7 compounds in spider venom that are able to block the human pain pathway. When a person gets hurt, nerves in the body part that experience the pain send signals to the brain via the body's pain pathways. The most common pain pathway includes NAV1.7, a sodium ion channel that's contained in neurons within the root of the spinal cord, along the length of the spinal cord, and near the apex of the skull's temporal bone.
Fun.
Neurons transmit information as electrical and chemical impulses. Within the neuron's axon, there are
Definitely
sodium
an
ion channels,
educational
such
video.
as the NAV1.7. Whenever a neuron receives a signal, it activates the channels and sodium ions move into the cell. Researchers at the University of Queensland's Institute for Molecular Bioscience have found that there are special peptides in spider venom. These peptides bind to the NAV1.7 and increase the amount of sodium ions moving across the membrane so that neurons are unable to transmit information. This prevents neurons from transmitting pain. The research team screened the venom of 205 species of spiders and found that 40% of venoms contain peptides that can block the NAV1.7 pathway.
Aussie woman screaming bloody murder turns out to be man who's terrified of spiders.
I'm gonna kill you! You're dead!
Dozens in the Harborside area of Sydney called the police on Saturday at around 2 a.m. after hearing furniture being thrown around a residence, a woman screaming, and a man's voice threatening to kill someone. When police went to investigate the home in question, they found just one man who wasn't really about to kill anyone, except a very large spider. Naturally, officers were skeptical. What about the woman screaming? They asked.
Yeah, sorry, that was me. I really, really hate spiders.
The man affirmed. Bemused officers took a look around and determined the man did in fact live alone.
He really hates spiders.
After confirming there were no injured people in the home, the cops chuckled and left. The spider was never found.
Man burns down half his house trying to kill a spider.
I think that would
An
be
arachnid
you.
got the best of one Seattle man when he found out why fire and pest control shouldn't mix.
Smart.
The man was in the laundry room when he noticed the eight-legged Doombringer just hanging out on the wall.
I'm good.
Not content to live and let live, the man decided that spider had to go. Now, we won't fault the guy for wanting to take every precaution necessary in order to assure that the prophesied arachnid apocalypse never takes place, but we think he may have watched too many episodes of MacGyver when he tried to make a bug spray blowtorch.
Yep.
Today's Darwin Award candidate caused about $60,000 worth of damage to his house. No word on whether that spider is still alive or not.
Probably is. Probably.
Deadly spiders swarm out from bananas, forcing family to flee. A UK family fled their home in terror when hundreds of deadly spiders swarmed out of a bunch of bananas. Jamie Roberts spotted white patches on the fruit and first thought it was mold, but later realized the bananas were infested with a spider nest. Pest controllers advised the family to leave immediately. The family was only allowed back 3 days later after the home was extensively fumigated. The spiders have not been officially identified, but the family believes they could have been the world's most poisonous Brazilian wandering spider.
We're going to have to check every banana.
Got a banana in your plastic bag? You might want to double check it.
Just don't buy Brazilian bananas.
Well, that was a very interesting video, in my opinion. As you already know, Chelsea did not like this video.
I don't like spiders.
Which why I chose the video.
I don't like spiders.
As everyone saw.
I don't like spiders.
You screamed. Well, I hope y'all all liked the video. If y'all want me to do more of these kinds of videos, just let me know. Leave a comment down below. Hit the like button over and over and over and over and over again. And we will be back, or I'll be back. I don't know if she will. After that video, I don't think she'll do any more videos with me. But with that all being said, please like this video. But before I go, I do have to remind everybody, please help us all get to 200 subscribers. That's my first goal, as I've already said. And to pick a winner for this video to get the MOGA or MAGA controller, however you want to say it. To get this, I already told everybody in one video to go ahead and draw a new Monkey Tang logo, and I will be changing my banner. But to pick a winner for this, it will be the best drawing that I think wins. So with that being said, to win this, send in a video to my Instagram, my Twitter, or send a picture to my Instagram, Twitter, or my Facebook. I will be checking them daily, and I will pick a winner. But you have to include your YouTube name, my name, Monkey Tang, and your phone number, your contact information. That way I will be able to get a hold of you of whoever's picture I choose. And if we all get to 200 subscribers, which I'm really hoping, I will follow each and every one of you that subscribe to me personally. So with that being said, please, please, please remember to have a blessed day, and I hope you have a fun time doing it. You want to say anything?
I hate spiders.
She hates spiders, ladies and gentlemen. Well,
no, now I'm like, freaking out.
Bye, guys.